Hi everyone, my name is Henrik Engman. I am the Swedish Viking in Arizona, and as several of you know already, I have made a little power hammer and I made a lot of tooling for it. I made a live video a while ago about the shrinking dies, but live videos disappear after a while. I was gonna do a quick video about shrinking dies, thumbnail shrinking dies that you can use in power hammers. And for those of you who haven't seen it before, yeah, I just used an rotor hammer, an old frame from a planishing hammer that I reinforced, and I made a lot of tooling for that. So yeah, it's a really good working little machine for the price and the time I put into it. And I don't know how many of you have really seen them, but thumbnail shrinking dies, they are a little bit strange working, but yeah, they are amazing. So this is a lower die. As you see, it has a absolutely flat area here in front of this little bump here. This bump is what's called the thumbnail. The upper die is flat, and then you have this groove where, so that's the upper, this is the lower, and they fit together. And then the upper hammers up and down. So I was gonna explain a little bit what happens in the metal. How does this actually shrink? And that is pretty amazing. We're gonna work a little bit on this piece later on. You see, I have shrunk a little bit. This is a radius, and you know when you shrink a radius, it will dip down. I have a little bit, but I will make this deeper and go further out here on the edges also. I'm going to show that, but what is actually happening? I'm going to put this in the machine here just to quickly show a little bit how they actually work. So theoretically, what we're doing, we're taking this sheet metal, going from here in over the loader. So we push it straight in, and then we pull it out again. So what's happening then is this little thumbnail here will press up the ridge that goes into the groove in the upper. So we get the ridge into the metal here, and then when we pull it out again, the flat area in front of the thumbnail will hammer it back again, and then we get the shrinking effect. And yeah, how does that work? Here's the plain sheet metal. We push it in through the dies, and then we get this bump on the lower die, make this ridge in the metal, and when we pull it down, the flat part of the dies will hammer this ridge back down again. What happens then is it doesn't just push it back down, it actually, some of the metal here will like go out to the sides and go out there, and then we actually get this whole piece that was this long before, that it will be a little bit shorter because of some of the metal like compressed into the sides. Sounds strange, but it works. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to mount the dies in the machine, and I will show you how it actually works. Okay, now we're going to be a little bit noisy. I have put the dies in the machine. We are going to work on this little piece of metal that I showed you before. I'm going to make it dip down more, so I'm going to shrink this part of it with those dies. So I'm going to have my ear protection instead of my aluminum hat. And yeah, let's just do this. there we go. As you see, I have plenty more shape now. I have definitely more shape out on the sides than I had before. You can see a little bit of those ridges still. A thumbnail dial will never give a perfect surface, but the shrinking is there. What you can do then is put in your planishing dies and you can get the surface like on this one. So there you see, that is the theory and actually practical work on thumbnail shrinking dies. And I will come back with more videos, so please follow this Facebook channel and also find me on YouTube, youtube.com slash at Henrik Engman. So yeah, just find me there, and I'm working on getting in more and more videos there. So have a great evening, and I will see you later.